Greetings everyone and welcome to the Kids Next Door News. My name is Mary Lou Sarah Jane Jones, aka number 14. Today, we have some breaking news to tell you. Some of the Little Miss and Mr. Men characters are being abused by some of the Kids Next Door villains. For example, they force them to drink hot sauce, cut at their fingers with a saw, smacking them in the head with a wrench, and even pepper spraying their eyes. Some of them are destroying their rooms, embarrassing them on social medias, causing them to have depression, psychological trauma, and having their terrible lives that they can't handle anymore. There are some of the characters who are being abused by the villains are Little Miss Sunshine, Mr. Happy, Mr. Bump, Little Miss Whoops, and other more character victims. And the villains who are identified are the Toilinator, the Delightful Children from Down the Lane, Mr. Boss, Father, Mega Mom and Destructo Dad, Night Brace, and more identified villains we'll find out soon. And there is also some teenagers who are involved in this. Cree Lincoln, Maurice, Justin Calavaro, and Chad Dixon. All of the villains are giving the Little Miss and Mr. Men characters the worst life ever. I will show you some raw footages of the Little Miss and Mr. Men getting abused by the villains, but this will be disturbing to watch. This is the image of where the Delightful Children were trying to put Little Miss Sunshine into a bucket of bleach with water, causing her skin to burn. Here is Little Miss Whoops being attacked by the teen ninjas with spike bats, causing her skin to bleed through. And they also broke her glasses, causing her to be blind. And here's Night Brace with Mr. Happy. He is forcing Mr. Happy to brush his teeth with a giant toothbrush, causing his teeth to fall out and his teeth trying to become worse. Oh, and I almost forgot these guys. These are the little traitor dudes from Children's Defense. They're trying to cut Mr. Bump's bandages off with a pair of scissors, causing him to look embarrassed. And here's Chad Dixon crushing Mr. Small with his giant feet, causing him to get squished. And the Toilinator is trying to trap Little Miss Somersault with the toilet paper rolls, covering her and making her suffocate in the toilet paper. And here's Mr. Boss trying to give Mr. Quiet a cold shower, causing his skin to turn blue. And here's one of the teenagers, Cree Lincoln, trying to trap Little Miss Tidy into a box of spikes. And last but not least, here is Destructo Dad and Mega Mom trying to pull Little Miss Giggles, tied her up into the ceiling. Now I think that's about enough of this, because this scenes might be some disturbing and heartbreaking to some viewers. Now we will go live for an interview with some of the Kids Next Door operatives. Number 35, do you hear me?
I'm here, number 14. So I am in the news helicopter to find the Little Miss and Mr. Men characters being abused by the villains. We are heading to Dillydale to find the villains and catching up with the other police helicopters. We're over 300 miles ahead to Dillydale. After when we get there, we will soon go live when the villains are found. That's all I will have to say. Back to you, number 14.
Thank you, number 35. And now we will go live with number 2000, who is at the front of the courthouse. Number 2000, do you read me?
Here I am, number 14. Where we see the protesters chatting about the Little Miss and Mr. Men abusers, hoping to rescue the characters from Dillydale. And as you see, the signs they're holding, they wanted to stop Little Miss abuse, stop the Mr. Men getting abused now, and many other signs, like to cancel Punishment Day. Surely that's about enough of me saying this. Back to you, number 14.
Thank you, number 2000. And as you can see, there was thousands of people around town hoping to save the people from Dillydale. And the signs you see they're holding.